Hi everybody, it's Dave Jones with Storm Center Communications and GeoCollaborate. It is Thursday, July 31st, 2025. We're off to an active day. We've had a lot of moisture in the mid-Atlantic states building up, a lot of heat, a lot of humidity, and the storms have developed early and rolled in and created quite a bit of flooding. They have seen more than 2 to 3 inches of rain, approaching 4 inches of rain in some of the northern suburbs in Maryland here, and there are flash flood warnings all over the place. This is the National Weather Service's Doppler weather radar. This update's for the All Hazards Consortium, the sensitive information sharing environment where we share information across platforms so we can keep people in the private sector and the public sector on the same page so we can help commerce move across the nation. Well, I got to tell you, we've had the earthquake and the tsunami. We were busy with Dr. Ellen Prager yesterday, supporting her both on CNN and the Weather Channel and getting interviewed by other networks around the world. And so we didn't get to do a video update yesterday, but we're so glad that the tsunami had minimal impacts, had some flooding in Hilo, had some waves up there, 4 to 6 foot waves, and nothing significant hitting the west coast of the United States, although in Crescent City, California, that seems to be the area that funnels in the tsunami waves and elevates them somewhat because of the bathymetry there and just the way the coastline is shaped there in Crescent City. Let me show you what it looks like from the standpoint of a closer Doppler radar. I'm going to take this full screen for you so you can see what's going on and move this around a little bit. All of these green boxes are flash flood warnings, and they are stacked up here. Let me get a little bit closer. You can see them here. This one is a serious one, all the way from Frederick County in Maryland through southern Carroll County into Baltimore County and into Harford County, southern Harford County, close to it there. That is a flash flood warning, and look at these thunderstorms dropping rainfall at a rate of 1 inch per hour or more. This is really taking it on the chin here. Earlier today in parts of Annapolis near the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, 2 inches to 2.5 inches of rain falling there. Down here by the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, here's Baltimore. Here is Kent Island here, and here is Annapolis. Starting to get more rain and picked up there. There were flash flood warnings issued there as well. And in the northern suburbs of Washington, D.C., Bethesda, Silver Spring, just outside of the district in southern Montgomery County. And there's another line of heavy showers and storms that are headed your way if you're watching in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm going to pull up just to the north a little bit because southern Pennsylvania in Lancaster County had a very heavy bout of rain as well. As a matter of fact, we have some video in from Annapolis. I'm going to show you that first, and then from Holtwood in Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at that rain from earlier today. This particular graphic does show the tornado and severe thunderstorm warnings that have been issued. The ones that are flashing are ones that have just been issued, and they continue to flash. The ones underneath the flashing ones have been issued for a while. And so you can see those. No tornado warnings in effect right now. So here's the latest one that's been updated from the National Weather Service, and you can see the blinking Dorchester and Wicomico in Maryland. I'll zoom out here a little bit. That is this thunderstorm warning, severe thunderstorm warning right here, and also one for Cambridge. So every time you see them disappear, it refreshes to get new ones. So you can see that Dorchester County, Wacomico County in Maryland, that's from this line of storms. That'll be moving towards the beaches here as well. And then we have them also in Alabama, severe thunderstorm warnings, and also in Montana, Park, Montana, and Sweetgrass, Montana. Severe thunderstorm warnings, they'll expire in about 59 minutes. These are the flood warnings that have been issued, and these at the very top expire in 3 hours, 58 minutes. You can see that Atlantic, New Jersey, Burlington, Cape May, New Jersey, all flash flood warnings. I'll go right up there to that area in New Jersey. That is this flash flood warning. Look at this, all the way from basically Cape May, Ocean City, New Jersey, all the way up here. Very intense rainfall rates. Monmouth, New Jersey, Ocean, New Jersey, Cumberland, New Jersey, all under flash flood warnings. You can see over here Millville, Laurel Lakes, down here towards Cedarville. These flash flood warnings have been issued by the National Weather Service just to the east and including Philadelphia because of those very intense rain thunderstorms basically that have come through. There's one, D.C., Montgomery, Fairfax County, Virginia, will expire in 1 hour and 13 minutes. Morris, New Jersey. These thunderstorms mean business, folks, and a lot of lightning as well. Turn around, don't drown, don't drive through a flooded road like we saw that video in Pennsylvania. Do not drive through that. You never know if the road could be washed out and all of a sudden you can't get out of anywhere. But we do have severe weather moving through New Jersey and also moving through northern Delaware and Maryland and headed towards the beaches in Delaware and Maryland as well. Those of you in Columbia and Washington, D.C., looks like another round of storms, though it might be weakening slightly, but you could still have very heavy downpours. And if you have any more rain in these flash flood areas here, you could continue to get flash flooding. So don't take these storms lightly. They're very intense rain producers causing a lot of flooding. This one very serious to the east of Frederick County here near Eldersburg in southern Carroll County over towards Towson. This and over towards Edgewood and Bel Air South. Very serious situation here with very heavy rain falling. Close to 4 inches of rain, if not more, falling from this storm. Okay, now we're backing out to GeoCollaborate, and I'm showing you the area of severe thunderstorm watch that is still in effect. That's the pink area, and a flood watch in effect all the way from central Virginia, including Richmond, up through Maryland, into Delaware and New Jersey, all of New Jersey. As a matter of fact, the New Jersey governor declared a state of emergency there earlier today and opened up and activated the Emergency Operations Center because of these thunderstorms and extensive rain amounts that were expected and are falling in parts of New Jersey right now. But the flood watch extends all the way up northern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania, into southeastern New York, and New York City once again saw some serious flooding. And you can see the rain. I've got the radar turned on, national radar from the National Weather Service. And you can see that heavy rain moving into Connecticut and Massachusetts right here, and then into southern Vermont and New Hampshire. So this rain is all part of a cold front that is going to be moving through. It's not moving through very fast, and I want to show you what it looks like on the satellite loop. I'll take it wide here, and you can see what's going on. I've enhanced the clouds, and I'm going to update this satellite loop as well, so we can get the latest information here while we are doing this video. And you can see this big bubbly cloud area here. This is the batch of thunderstorms that has created that flash flood warning in Eldersburg and from Frederick County on to the east. This is really a heavy thunderstorm. There's another one out here moving out of Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. And this area is moving towards Anne Arundel County. Once again, Prince George's County, all because we have a very humid atmosphere in here, and this frontal system is kicking off a lot of thunderstorms. Look at this. Down in central Virginia, we have these thunderstorms that are erupting here too. A lot of lightning associated with these storms as well. I could take this a little bit further to the north. The enhancements for the severe thunderstorms kind of go away. So this is just more gentle rain, maybe some heavier showers, but not thunderstorms moving up through New York and into Connecticut and into Massachusetts as well, Vermont, New Hampshire. This is not anything severe, but you can see just to the west, it's starting to clear out. Buffalo, you're going to be in the sunshine here. You're breaking out now, so that's great news. But down here in the soup, boy, the thunderstorms still have a way to go, and they will be impacting the beaches of Maryland and Delaware, and also New Jersey are getting pounded, certainly right now. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here on the GOES satellite picture because I do want to give you a little tropical update for what's going on. And here's that frontal system. Boy, it really sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? This is the frontal system right here, not moving very fast, so the push of cool air isn't great. But the weekend is going to be spectacular as this front sags to the south. So you have endured in the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast a lot of very hot, humid weather with heat indexes between 100 and 115 degrees. This front is going to sag down as well, so temperatures will be a little bit lower, even down to Atlanta. But you can almost see the atmosphere here. Look at this. All these cumulus clouds. Boy, it's hot, sticky in Florida. Surprise, surprise. It's almost the 1st of August. But as you go up through this frontal system here, that's where you kick into these showers and storms, localized, very intense rainfalls. These rainfall rates, boy, an inch of rain in 30 minutes in some places and 2 inches of rain in an hour. That's at the same rate, but it's certainly causing quite a bit of flooding, as you saw in that video from Holtwood, Pennsylvania. As far as the tropics are concerned, I'm going to go down here. There's nothing to speak of and nothing expected. You can see this sort of upper level low pressure system here, not really doing anything. We also have dust that's in the atmosphere that kind of thwarts tropical development. There's nothing expected over the next 7 days, nothing out of this thing here, and even all through the Caribbean. Look at that. Fair skies and typical tropical easterlies coming into the Caribbean and into the Gulf. There's really nothing going on there now. Let's take a look at the sea surface temperature anomalies around the area. This was updated yesterday, and you can see those anomalies. Anywhere that you see the orange and the red, that is higher than average temperatures. So all here through the east coast and the southeast, this is all warmer than average temperatures. So we have the energy in the Atlantic to fuel the development of tropical cyclones, but it just needs the upper level support, and we need to get those low pressure systems in there too. Believe me, I'm not rooting for a tropical system, just telling you that you need the ingredients for those things to develop, and thank goodness we don't have them coming together right now. Here through the Caribbean, this is another area that is much higher temperature than average. You can see some of the fresh water coming out of the Amazon and also out of other rivers in South America that are adding fresh water into the Caribbean. That's coming out here. And there's also a new glider that's been deployed out of Barbados. That is really exciting because now we're going to be getting profiles of the water, the ocean out here in the Atlantic, where hurricanes typically move through east of Barbados, and we'll be able to give more accurate sea surface information and profile data into the numerical models that forecast hurricane development and movement, tropical cyclones. So we'll have even more information out there. We need a lot more, believe me, but having a glider out there is just terrific. So the Caribbean is warmer than average, and so is the Gulf. Look at this. This is very warm right now, so the conditions are there. Out here in the Pacific, we do have some areas that are colder sea surface temperatures than average, but don't let this fool you, because even though temperatures are cooler than average, they're still warm enough to support tropical activity. I'll take you a little bit closer here towards the Gulf and also the Southeast Atlantic. Plenty of warm water, and we have a little bit of runoff, surface runoff of cooler water out of the Yucatan, and that shows up as fresh, cooler water. So it's cooler than average, but it doesn't mean that it's cold, and it will thwart any tropical development. Okay, let's go back out to the west here. I'll turn off the drawings, and I want to show you the GOES West satellite. Here is Hawaii. This is the Hawaiian chain. Thank goodness, no major damage yesterday from the tsunami and the earthquake off of Kamchatka in Russia. That is good news. I'm going to shift this down just a little bit so you can see a little bit more of what's going on here. Here is the hurricane, which was Hurricane Iona. This is now Tropical Storm Iona. And it is weakening as it moves off to the west, about to cross the international date line. It's not expected to impact any land areas as a hurricane. It's now a tropical storm. We also had Tropical Storm Kelly. That has really diminished. It's just leftover clouds right in here. Actually, I think it's actually right over here. It was a very small system, so I think this might be the remnants of Kelly right here. That is nothing anymore. And now we're looking to the east, further east, to this area that could potentially develop. There is a 30% chance of a storm developing there. But look what we have. We'll go further to the east, and we do have this system right here. This one is Tropical Storm Gil. Gil is forming in the eastern Pacific. You can see that circulation right here. It's not expected to last very long, but indeed, the Pacific remains a very, very active area. So I'm going to zoom out here just so you can get, I've got the latitude and longitude lines turned on, and you can see, here we go. That's Gil. Here is a 30% chance of one developing. I'll show you that in GeoCollaborate here in just a moment. And then also Tropical Storm Iona. That's just trucking all south of Hawaii. But the wave action is kicking up. That's for sure. This is a wave model from the Pacific folks as part of IUS, the PAC IUS group, and you can see that the waves are larger coming now towards the Big Island and also towards the rest of the islands from the southwest, because that is the path that Iona took, and also Tropical Storm Kelly kicking up those waves as well. So this isn't because of the tsunami. That wave action is actually showing up in many places around the world just as tiny little waves, not extremely powerful. But when a big earthquake, 8.8, happens like that, it resonates in the oceans around the world, and you can see them actually coming back around the world as much smaller waves, not really detectable other than by instrumentation. But this is a wave model. And you can see those larger waves are out there because to the southwest of the Hawaiian Islands, because of the tropical systems that were moving to the south there. Looking across other parts of the country, you can see what's going on here. This is more heat. More heat in the southeast, in Florida and Georgia, southern South Carolina. You can see that extending all the way here, and extreme heat warnings still in effect in Tennessee, including Memphis, down towards southern and central Mississippi, where the heat goes on, that's for sure. Air quality alerts because of smoke from wildfires in Canada. That is in existence right now throughout Minnesota, eastern Nebraska, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, and down into Illinois. That's going to spread to the south and east as this frontal system moves to the east as well. So that's what we're dealing with. When we get a new air mass coming in, we have more smoke that comes in from those wildfires in Canada. Out to the west, these bright pink colors, they are wildfire or red flag warnings. So if wildfires develop, or any fire develops, has a great chance of spreading rapidly because of the conditions. And even in Oregon, they are watching this very closely for wildfire development. Out here they have special weather statements that are in effect. And there's also a flash flood watch. There's quite a bit of rain moving into the area, and what's very concerning out here in the west are those the rain intensities combined with burn scars can create flash floods very, very quickly. So those of you that live in the Pacific Northwest, keep a good eye out, eyes and ears out. If you have a no-weather radio, make sure it's on and you got the batteries going because these flash floods can develop very, very quickly from rain that moves into the mountains and comes down those burn scars. There's nothing to hold the rain from those burn scars. Many burn scars act like cement. Because the hydrophobicity, it really solidifies the soil if those wildfires burn very hot, and the rain just rolls right off those mountains. So a lot of flash flood watches in effect throughout Idaho and also Oregon. At the same time, they're watching red flag warnings and wildfires that could potentially grow if any flames touch any vulnerable areas. That red flag warning extends into Northern California as well. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast briefly. You can see this is the GFS model that was initialized this morning. Look at the rain in the mid-Atlantic. That is the rain being forced out by that frontal system. And yes, you can see the front. That's extending all the way down this way and kicking off a lot of those showers and storms. Let's take this out into the future, and I'll show you what it looks like. This is valid late tonight into Friday morning. So the flash flood chances and potential are going to continue from Northern Virginia through the Washington, Baltimore area, Philadelphia, New Jersey, up into New York City. More flooding is likely there this evening. And then there's a sharp cutoff to the front throughout central Vermont and New Hampshire. But there could be some localized flooding there too into southern Maine. But we'll continue this moving, and we'll have this little low pressure system. The model wants to develop a little low off the front here by Friday night. You see in South Carolina and off the coast of North Carolina. The frontal system, when it does push through, you can see the high pressure that's up here in New England. That's going to be forcing a lot of dry air down the eastern edge of the mountains. That's why Atlanta, you're going to have a beautiful day on Sunday. But then the heat and humidity is going to come back as this high moves off. And there's another little low pressure system here Tuesday morning early that looks like it's going to form off of the Carolinas. And that one might hug the coast a little bit closer. You can see the models bringing that closer to the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay, which could bring some more showers and storms into the mid-Atlantic area by this time next week. What do I call that? Fantasyland. We'll have to see what happens. But that first low pressure system that forms off the front looks like it will be far enough off the coast. This second one we'll be watching towards the end of the week. Won't be a real big deal. You can see those scattered showers and storms that are popping up in Oregon. They're sort of popcorn type activity. But when those showers do form and heavier rain showers form over the mountains, that is why there is a widespread flash flood watch because that rain can go right down into those valleys from the mountains and create mud flows, debris flows, and flash floods. So make sure your NOAA radio is charged. I have a NOAA radio here. It's gone off a couple of times, several times today here in the mid-Atlantic region because of flash floods and the severe thunderstorm warnings that had been issued. But make sure that you have those batteries in the NOAA radio and you have it plugged in and programmed for your area. It could save your life. Whenever the Weather Service hits that button and issues that flash flood warning, your NOAA radio will go off immediately. Well, that's the way the weather looks for the next several days. The East Coast dealing with the heat and humidity. Then the front's going to come through. It's going to feel great over the weekend. In the meantime, we're dealing with a lot of flash flooding in Northern Virginia, Central Maryland, New Jersey, Delaware, New York City, and southeastern Pennsylvania. Please watch out for yourself and watch out for your neighbors. They really do appreciate it. It's been an update for the All Hazards Consortium. We'll see you tomorrow.